recording. There we go.
Good call. Mr. Silverlight. Team Murder stop the murder! They took a serious beating, but they made it out okay. Apparently they were, I never learned to spell, apparently. Apparently, they were, what the fuck does that say?
Oh boy.
They were a part, God, that's hard to read. They were a part of a criminal drow organization. They celebrate, and we finish our duties with the dung sweepers. Or we get there close, I can't remember.
No, we're about to.
We're about to finish our things with the dung sweepers. Per my last letter, Mr. Vell sold some scrolls he wrote to, Rishal, the Dragonborn?
Rishal, yeah.
Miss Dell sells some product, those look at F, but it's not an S. Sells some product and gets stock for our grand opening. Mr. Zav performs and earns some extra gold and drinking. Miss Vesia commissions some armor from a Genazi blacksmith. I don't know if it's Genazi or Genazi. Frankly, I just say whichever one annoys the most people.
Is that what Rookie does, or is that what Liam does?
Column A, column B.
I guarantee you it's more of column B.
They treated me to a really nice cake and a night out. I was 19 the whole night, no slip-ups. I'm very touched. Benedict Jewell, Rookie. P.S. This may be the last letter I send you. I have a funny feeling I may be spending a lot more time at the inn.
So, okay, enjoy your recap. But yes, you all, after, the exciting week that you have, I would like to know who is on dung sweeper duty today. I think we asked this last week. It was everybody but Dell, yes? So Rookie, Bethia, and Javier decide to go accompany the dung sweepers on the last day of your...
Dell would have gotten peer pressured into it.
Did she or did she not?
Yes, she would have. We decided that at the end of the thing.
Okay.
Fine, if you're all gonna go.
Fine, I don't want to be stuck cleaning the tavern.
Exactly.
Because if I stay behind, you'll expect me to do something. Or the ghost will.
Exactly.
All right, so you all are there, and it starts off as, a sort of, every other day, you guys are kind of, relaxing. It's a little bit more, it goes a bit more quickly because, all of you are there, so, you guys can converse with each other whenever the dung sweepers have to, go inside one of, the little gutter pipe things to... clean out a clog or whatever. And it's during, one of these where you guys are kind of, leaning up against a wall whenever, and, the dung sweepers are kind of, are inside one of, the little sewer entrance things, you guys found whenever you went to the Xanathar hideout, or the Xanathar hideout, that's what it was. When you hear the dung sweepers all come scurrying out of the pipe, screaming their heads off as a large carrion crawler is chasing after them, which for those of you that don't know, they're basically giant little fat millipede things with all little gribbly teeth, and
I was up with you until you used the word gribbly.
All in on gribbly. Oh Jesus!
They're ugly as sin.
Oh God! It looks like Mara from Persona 5.
Sure.
Giant penis in a chariot.
Oh, yes. I guess.
I hope someone would get it. That's unfortunate. Carry on.
Hold on.
Crawler.
I should have maybe had this ready, as I am wont to do. There you go.
News guy.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can't have a monster without it going.
Come here, Rookie. Nom, 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 nom. This little noble guy, I'm gonna nibble on his ear. Nom, 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 nom.
Jesus.
Xanathar, your eyes, mine.
Did I
Okay.
just watch this? Did I start up? She does puppet theater.
Is would you want anything else for your last night with us? But I will take some initiative rolls from you guys.
Woo! Oh man, I should get some dice.
It's a classic. Oh, it's a classic.
Is it a 1?
No, I rolled a 2 plus 3 for 5. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
On initiative? Okay.
Do it,
I have
man.
two. I have two. I had one left over from last time.
Live a little.
Okay.
11.
11 for rookie.
Rolled a fucking 8.
I got a 16.
So, okay, oh wait, 11, 16. What else?
I got a 15.
Very nice.
I got a 14.
Very nice.
I'm going to
Javi?
bring up a rear and I got an 8.
That's a good place for a healer, so. Let me transpose these things in 11.
Good place for someone who just wanted to kill something that just came out of the sewers.
That's gross. I don't want to touch it. I'm gonna stay over here and hope it's dead before it becomes my turn.
Yes.
No, look who put it.
That sounds about right, but Dell, you were perhaps well rested because you've only been on this job once. So
Whoa.
you
Whoa.
you are up first.
I have stopped 100% of the murders I've come up against. So I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh.
All right.
I'm a quarter staff.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna whack it with a stick.
Okay.
Uh, 14?
Hits.
Yes.
It's a big beast.
11 points of damage. Of damage.
All right.
That's my go.
Okie dokie. Up next is the carrion crawler. And since you are the only one that has engaged it, it's going to attack you twice. Once with its tentacles and once with its bite.
I should have stayed back at the bar.
The tentacles reach out and kind of like try to around you. I choked.
That was fantastic. Amazing.
Does,
For the art.
does a 14 hit?
No, ma'am.
I didn't think so. And the bite also misses as you kind of like dodge, duck, dive, and weave out of the way of the tentacles, and like the bite tries to come down on you, and just kind of like does like the little scissor swipe over Dell's head as she's ducking out of the way. And that's its go.
Is this the same morning after like we had?
Oh no, you
Our
guys
little-
had like a week of downtime
Okay.
before this. This is the 10th day of the 10 day.
Just making sure.
Yes. Vethia, it's your turn. Try not to
Excellent.
blow up on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, so yeah, I'm gonna go running into battle raging on the way. We'll see how that goes this time. Hopefully better than last time. Let's see here. So I got a 6, so that means that arcane energy taps into the minds of those around you. Each creature within 30 feet of you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you see a glimpse of the creature's thoughts, learning how it plans to attack you. As a result, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the start of your next turn.
Oh, interesting. Dell, roll a wisdom save. The carrion crawler rolls an 18 on the dice.
Okay, yeah, it's probably fine.
That's a 10.
Okay,
So
yeah, you'll have disadvantage when you attack me.
what kind of surface thoughts is Dell having right now?
I think she's basically focused on the giant worm in front of us.
No, 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 no. I was asking Dell if you can read her thoughts.
Oh.
What is she saying? Or what is she thinking?
I can't believe I got out of bed for this.
On brand.
Those-
All right.
Those were the same words going through my head. But you didn't manage to pick them up. But...
We might be sharing a glance.
All right, so that was your bonus action.
Yeah, that was my bonus action, and so now I'm just gonna smack it with my great axe.
All right.
And so does a 20 hit?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So do that, and so that is 17 points of damage, please.
Very nice. Okay, Javier. No, you're not up
No,
next.
no.
No, you're not. Hold on.
I think I am, aren't I?
Velmedes, yes,
Yeah,
Velmedes.
Okay, so if Vettia could read my surface thoughts, it would be, oh, thank goodness I didn't soil myself. Okay, hands are clean. Check.
If you're within 30 feet of her, you can roll the wisdom if you want, but I wasn't going to.
Yeah, no, that was a nat 20 with all the bonuses. So,
Okay.
No, but I will give Vettia and Delilah and Rookie all bless,
Oh, nice.
and then I will back away from the scary thing.
Hashtag blessed.
That sounds like a good call to me.
Yep.
Now it is Rookie's turn.
Oh boy! Where's the thing? Right. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Yeah, you are.
I'll do so much damage if I hit.
With a D4.
Oh, I didn't hit. Oh, and it's D4. I'm not gonna hit because I rolled a fucking 3. Wait, I have my other inspiration that I got. Yeah! Yes, it's a 19! Suck my dick, you giant evil worm!
Okay.
24 plus 3 for 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. That's all my inspirations used, though. That's 8. 8 stabby damage.
No, like
What about your
sneak or
sneak?
anything?
Your sneak attack.
Oh, and sneak! I forgot about the sneak. We haven't done a lot. Have we done a long combat? I haven't been alive long enough to actually do this. That's the problem. 6 extra stabbies.
Did you roll 2d6 at this level?
I did.
think?
I rolled
Okay.
a 4 and a 2.
6. All right.
And then I'm gonna use my Master of Tactics thing to offer the help action as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna yell, "Hey, you big, stupid, ugly poop worm, come and get me!"
Do you have to choose someone that you're helping?
I don't know. It just says
Think
when you
so.
use the help action as a bonus action. I will help
Oh,
Zav, because he's next.
Okay.
Makes the most sense to me.
Then Javi, Rookie's got its attention, and it's your turn.
I'm imagining Rocky is turning around, waving at Javi to get into the combat, encouraging him, and he's like, oh no.
Can't even do that. That's brilliant.
He kind of looks to Velmedes as Velmedes probably passes him going in the other direction. Rolls his eyes and I'm coming, Rocky, I'm coming. And he's walks very casually up to the giant death insect, pulling his rapier, and he's going to hit it.
No,
I'll have you know it's called a giant,
sing.
stupid, ugly poop worm.
It's a rapier.
Rapier. Seeing as you gave me advantage, it helped. 7 up to a 15 plus 5, 20. No
Hits.
natural. Rapier.
The tactics that Richie's been learning while playing chess.
8 damage.
Alrighty.
Sometimes you sacrifice the pawn for the king.
I
Do you have anything on a bonus?
just inspire, which I will do in a second.
Okay,
How bad is it looking?
It's looking about 1 hit point shy of being bloodied.
Okay. He'll turn to Rookie. Look at it. It's almost dead. You can finish it off now.
It's like, I'm done. Okay.
Yes, it's all yours now. He just like gives it a little stab and then like steps it back.
All
Not
right.
out of opportunity or anything, but yeah.
Right. That takes us up to the top for Miss Dell.
Woo! I'm gonna stab it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna punch it. Or not gonna stab it. I'm gonna hit it with a stick, and then I'm gonna punch it.
All right.
That is going to be a. Sorry, my brain is not working right now.
You're fine.
That's gonna be a 24 for the hitting with a stick.
Definitely hit him with that stick. It's a big carrion crawler, and that's a big stick.
And another 14 for a.
You're on
Punching
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that also hits.
So the stick damage is. Crap. It's 7 points.
Okay.
And then I'll punch him for 5 points.
All right. Anything else?
No, that is my entire turn.
Alrighty. It is now the carrion crawler's turn, and now it's got some choices to make because it's got Rookie, Vethia, and Dell and Javi all up ons. So I'm gonna roll me a d8.
I did just call him a poop worm. If that changes your mind.
Let's see.
I don't know if it has a concept of witty insults.
I don't know what he said, but I don't like it. Bite, bite, bite.
What? The word worm offends me, sir.
Well, in that case, yeah, it'll go for you with the multi attack. The tentacles are gonna hit with a 24.
Yep.
That does d4. I need you take 3 poison damage, and I need you to do me a Constitution saving throw, as whenever these tentacles kind of wrap around you and like the barbs dig into your skin, you feel like this thing was just crawling through shit. So
That's a 5.
I remember I just inspired you.
And you've got a bless floating around
It,
too.
And
it
you have
ain't
a
gonna
bless.
help.
I mean, it might.
Okay.
Did you roll the bless already?
No, bless is a D4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
Yep.
bardic inspiration is a d6 at this level, so potential of 10 extra.
2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 6 is... Oh, Jesus.
14.
14.
The DC was 13. So
You beautiful bastard!
you are not paralyzed.
Oh boy.
But and then the bite, that is a 23 to hit,
Christ alive.
and that will be 8 points of piercing damage. Thankfully, it keeps its mandibles cleaner than its tentacles, and you don't have. There's no poison effect on
Brush
the
your
bite.
teeth, kids.
Yeah.
Wear your mask.
And then it shall be Vethia's turn.
All right. So I'm just gonna smack it with my axe a couple of more times.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, damn. Well, that sucked. But okay. So that's 10 plus 1. So it does an 11 hit.
No.
No.
Why is it only a +1?
For the bless?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so
I gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, I'm afraid.
Oh well.
Alright. So Bethia swings down with the great axe, and the crawler kind of like skitters out of the way. But Velmedes, it's your turn.
probably get to the dung sweepers, realize, oh, I'm supposed to be protecting them,
Yeah,
and
they're
at that
you,
point
you
turn
kind of
around.
you kind of run over to you and like, what
Oh,
what
right,
are you doing? And they turn you
protecting you.
around. Right, right.
And then I need the carrion crawler make a wisdom saving throw because I cast Toll the Dead on it.
Ooh,
Yes.
that
Told our dad.
is 9.
Nope. So that's going to be 2 points of necrotic damage.
Only 2.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
hey,
not a. Hey! That bless came in clutch. I'll take what I can get.
bong. Yeah. Yes, the alleyway like rings out, and instead of being like the sonorous toll of like a death knell, it's more of the triangle tingling of someone ringing the
It's like a
dinner
little
bell.
dinner bell.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding, and
Amazing.
the thing kind of like turns around, so kind of like what, and then like turns back around and faces you, rookie, because it's your turn.
It's like a bite bell. Am I still wrapped in its gross, gross, gross tentacles?
No, you're not grappled. It was just that was a
Can I
flavor
say that I'm
description.
wrapped in its tentacles for flavor?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for flavor.
I kick him in the face, and then I stab him in the eye.
All right.
You massive shitty poop worm. Oh, Jesus. That's not as bad enough. Oh, it's a 12. It's not a hit, is it?
No, I'm afraid it's.
I stab him towards the eye, but I.
Are
Oh.
you? Is that with the bless?
Oh, the bless! The bless! Coming in clutch! I missed the tower, but that's okay. It's only a 1, so that's 13, which I think is also a miss.
No, that hits.
Nope.
Oh, come on!
Where did you think this combat, Liam? One way or another.
AC's
Keep rolling my dog shit, but things are saving me. Again, that's 4 plus 11 for my sneaks attack.
So 15 all up.
Yes, 15 all up.
Very nice. That's
Right
like
in
you
the eye.
stab down into the eye, and it like kind of like squelches, and as it kind of like does like that insectoid like "Meow" scream. But yeah, that eye is like slit jelly. Uh,
Do
and
a cool backflip and land on my feet, and I see Miss Dell, and I say, Bishop, come at it from the flank! As I use my help action.
for Dell. Okay,
Yeah.
Javi, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm already up here. And
Yeah, you are.
basically, all of my things are just good against people. So, apart from the sword,
You're up here, and it smells terrible.
yeah. Um, he's
I was so
arm's
defeated.
length.
Amazing.
Uh, he will give it a go. I suppose. I could actually. I could offhand. I might as well pull another weapon and offhand for a bonus action.
Yeah,
So the rapier is 19 to hit.
that hits.
Max 8, 11 damage.
Ooh, very
Nice.
nice.
And then I think I only have a dagger on the offhand because I don't think he's bought any weapons or found any rapiers or anything, possibly. So he'll spin out dagger that's on his belt. I don't think that's going to hit. Yep, 9.
Yeah, that'll miss. It
Yeah,
looks
he doesn't
very
want to get
impressive,
close enough
though.
to hit with a dagger. He's just like pretending. Just
Yeah, it's more of a
swing it.
feint to keep it away from
Yes.
you. Yeah. All right, and we're back up to the top with Miss Dell.
And I get advantage on my first attack,
Yes,
correct?
you do.
I
Alright.
told you to come at it from the side like a bishop.
Okay.
That's what bishops do.
It is. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
I bet it probably does.
Yeah, it's a 25 for that one.
Yeah, it definitely is.
For a whopping 6 points of damage.
Very nice. It is half blind and bloodied, and is still kicking strong as it kind of like panics as like the uh, blood fury kind of sets in, like the fight or flight, and then now it's in full
Flurry of
blown
blows.
fight. Oh, I guess I should have asked if your turn was over. I guess.
No.
Okay.
Because that's a 1 and a 5. My turn is indeed over.
Okay. It's gonna turn and attack you as it's desperate. You're like the last thing that hit it. The tentacles is going to be a 15 to
That's
hit.
a miss.
All right. The bite is a 12. It is not doing too good.
We are engaged in a dance and agreeing not to hit each other now.
Yeah. It's more like, ew, you smell bad.
Ew, you smell like not the sewer.
Vethia, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep trying to smack it with my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits, I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, that hits it twice if we were doing rules like that.
And so, oh, my damage roll's not quite as good, but that would be 10 points of damage.
Oh, describe how you, like, eviscerate this thing.
Well, I think I'm gonna go through the soft spot that's already been created by the dagger to the eye, and just
Yeah, shove the
hack
axe in
away.
and
Yeah.
run down the length of it.
Mhm.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds super gross.
it's all like,
I'm
and then it like
covered
lands
in
on, yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
It's all like as it separates into like steaming, gross piles.
Nice.
Yeah,
How bad does it smell?
so bad. Like it smelled
So-
like the sewers beforehand. Now it smells like the inside of something that lives in the sewers.
Vethia walks up to Rookie and just pats him on the back and
As soon as you
Ricky.
pat him on the back, he vomits on your shoes.
Oh, well, you did a great job, Rookie. I mean,
Thanks.
minus the vomit on my shoes, but other than that, great job.
I could.
And now it's like the smell, and it's just good. Bleh.
I may need some water.
All right, so that
I was just waiting for you to cut your little carry-on crawler image in half and then have it like fall
oh
over.
man, I
Jump
could
into paint.
I could if I would, but that would take a lot of Photoshop.
I know.
Hey!
Uh,
It's like an RPG boss. It just fades out of existence when it dies.
yeah.
There's a little bag with all the treasure in it.
And suddenly, from nowhere, because you have a bard in your party, somewhere begins to play. As you all kind of like dance in place for a second as the credits scroll by.
Does that mean we level?
No.
What's Gil? Why have I got all this Gil suddenly?
Who the hell is Gil? Can I stab him?
What exactly is USP?
Have 8 points.
Brilliant. If we go in there and fight 20 more, then we'll level up.
Da, 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 da. Right.
Is there any more in there? He's looking in with dark vision.
I don't want to find out.
Make me a perception check.
I shall. Perceive. That's 19 plus 5, 24.
Yeah, you don't see anything else in there, and like the dung sweepers thank you profusely for your help. Really grateful for that of the fact that you were there to keep them safe from gangs and ended up saving them from something far worse. But and then like the rest of the shift ends, and you quickly report to Hallister and get paid your monies.
Can I ask the dung sweepers if this sort of thing happens often?
Not too terribly often. They'll
Good.
reply.
I thought not.
Otherwise, we would
We're gonna take
have
it before.
someone with us all the time. But
Mhm.
this was just because of all of the infighting in this area.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Basically, they're in like the part of town where the Black Network, aka the Rogue Zentarum, and the Xanathar Guild have been fighting over turf. I believe you've been given that name by Dabble of the not so good Zentarum, but if not,
Was that the Drow contingent that the murder guy was a part of?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Um, they don't know the name of the leader there. They just know that there is a organization of Drow that are committing crimes. But it's hard to catch them because most Drow that are up to no good usually are disguising themselves as not Drow whenever out and about. So it's hard to pinpoint them.
Sure, sure.
Which is why like Saloon was able to do all the murdering for so long. Basically, he was a Drow at night because it was easy for him to blend in, but the rest of the time he was somebody else. Uh, Anyways, so you guys get your money, and all that is left is to finish up your preparations for the uh, the tavern and find yourself a wizard to do your or an enchanter to do your enchantment things.
Enchantment. Sorry.
We're all fans of Dragon Age here.
Of course I have it.
Yeah. But you find yourself through, I believe, Dan rolled an investigation check last time in
Supported by
regards,
Vethia.
yeah, to
Yes,
find
that's right.
yourself an enchanter to enchant your things, and you're able to follow up on that in like the upcoming days, and are introduced to a enchanter from that is related to you. Oh man, there's a thing for this. Ritter. I think I would have had this prepared in the
If you bust out a whole family
first
tree, I'm gonna
time.
go nuts.
No, and another one of the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors, which is another faction member of the that Rishal is part of, and you're introduced to a another Dragonborn of the silver variety. Rishal is gold for those keeping notes. Of the silver variety, a female named Zian, like Diane, but with an X. And yeah, she is very somewhat nonplussed by like the fact that like they after you tell her like the story of how you obtained the dragon scale, she's like very interested in the fact like she's not all like, hey, where'd you get this dragon scale? You got a bunch of going out there slaying good dragons, and there's like a brief moment of how did you get this, and before she settles into a
You
yeah
made a friend.
yeah between Javi and between Javi and Rookie, it's impossible not to be charmed by you by the group, I think.
But it's half space and Rookie's ignorance.
Yeah. Zion is like a very slim dragonborn. Like most of her like are kind of like wide and blocky and kind of like very you know, stocky. Whereas like she's like very lithe and like slim, like really narrow shoulders and what have you. Smaller but and like kind of like short in compared to Rashal, but you all make your commissions, and such things are put into being. Velmides, did you come up with something? I think I
I
had something from everyone but you.
Yeah, I was gonna yeah, I did. I forget. Okay, I was gonna try and do that myself. Try and make a kind of a pearl of power out of it if I could.
You want to try and do it yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna big boy this shit.
You're going to big boy
I'm
it?
gonna big boy this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will take most of your downtime
Oh well,
to.
I'm planning on like going beyond downtime to do this. So yeah,
Okay,
this is
okay,
gonna be
okay.
a
Oh,
long term
it's
project.
just letting you know. Like
Yeah.
you can get it done within the month. So you'll have it at like the end of the downtime. But like
No,
you can't make scrolls for Ishal for monies, basically.
no, I've got other plans for that. So this is another thing to go on top of the other things that he's doing. So
Okay.
that's fine.
So yeah, that will can easily be done by you. I will
Mhm.
take an Arcana check to see I guess how quickly you get it done, and if you need any extra material components.
That's gonna be a 10
Mm.
because I rolled a 2.
That's nuts.
Well, it isn't quite ready just
No.
yet, but and it will. You do burn through about 100 golds worth of materials trying to get it to work.
Okay.
I'll say.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Uh,
By the way, you all got paid by Hollister, so I didn't know I said it, but
no.
150 gold to each of you.
Yay!
Hooray, we're
So you can put
rich.
that on your sheet, and then we get into like the preparations for opening day of Troll Skull Tavern, the
Can I
renovations.
So much
Huh?
money, and I've not got a
can,
clue what to do with it.
Hold on. What?
can I really quickly run through what everybody gets and for what
Oh
price, and then
yes,
take
yes, yes,
things
yes,
out of
yes.
the group fund?
Um,
So, Dell, was it
Mhm.
250 gold for your lightning damage flurry thing?
I thought it was 300.
300?
yes, 300.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I was gonna
300,
take,
and you want 50 from the fund.
if I may, yes.
Uh, you may on my end.
I can give you 50 if you want. I'm not gonna need it.
No, I just need the 50 gold from the party funds. Is what I'm saying. So,
Done. Thank you.
yep.
Guess. Veth, what did you end up making, and for how much?
So we are putting an enchantment on my shield that will give it like a kind of a sanctuary effect. That
Yeah.
should be fun.
Interesting.
Basically, she's going to Zyan is going to enchant it to where whenever she rages, she can set up the shield in front of someone, and it will provide partial cover and the benefits of the sanctuary spell for them until they break the sanctuary, as per the normal way. So basically, the idea is the shield has like a small like levitation enchantment in front of it, so they don't have to hold the shield to gain the benefits of the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will have however long you have with the sanctuary, as it's basically kind of repelling the idea of attacking anybody behind it as well. So,
Okay, does that take an action to do? Or do I say
uh, I didn't think
Sanctuary's a
about that.
bonus,
I
but
didn't think about that. It'll probably take your bonus action. So you'll probably have the bonus action rage, and then you'll have a round where you can set it up, action or bonus action, whichever you want to
Mhm.
sacrifice to do it. Basically,
how much does that cost?
I think we settled on 250.
250.
Yeah.
Are you okay spending your own money, or do you want some?
So I have basically I have after we got paid, I've got like 150 gold, so I can pay that of my own, but I'd need 100
100.
out of the party fund.
Sure. Oh, we'll just pop that out now. So that's that bit done. And then, Liam, you were making a sending scale.
I was
Yeah.
getting my sending scale, but I believe because I am disappearing, we're getting it for now.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay.
He's getting the scale. It has been enchanted to be the focus of a sending spell.
Mhm.
And the other half of the pair is the obsidian stone that is slightly warm to the touch at all times. Now it is
Mhm.
slightly warm to the touch and magical, and given to
I
Javi.
knew it would come in handy eventually.
And then, Javi yourself, you get the Amulet of Lightning Resistance.
Yeah,
Dragon.
scale of lightning
Yeah,
resistance,
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah. For, I think, 150, right? That's what
You
it's...
said 250. You gave me two
Oh, yeah.
choices: a 500 one to have resistance all the time, or this once a day reaction, 1 minute lightning resistance.
Well, just because I said that, we'll call it in the middle and call it 200.
Oh, okie doke. We'll take a 50 quid discount.
I figured you would.
That puts that up a little bit more personal funds.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, how many days have passed since our last episode? Since we
Uh,
did the murders and
since the murders, it's been like 3 or 4 days.
2 4 days. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
because I have to. So, say if I put this up by 3 days, then that makes it my day count is 10 days.
Yeah,
So we've
we
only been
are.
at that about 10 days.
Yeah,
This
at
campaign.
the end of the Dung Sweepers, you're at a 10 day from
Yes,
the start of the Dung Sweepers. So
but I think it's been roughly about that time since the beginning of our adventure. Didn't we get the Dung Sweepers very early on?
yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dung Sweepers, you guys got pretty much right out of the gate from Hallister.
Hmm.
So you're
Cool.
a 10 day into your renovations at the end of the Dung Sweeper stuff, and now you've got another 10 days before the opening. So whatever downtime that you'll be doing, we know that Valmedes will be working on his pearl, but not quite there yet. Um, that's probably going to take up most of his attention. Is there anything else that the rest of you want to get up with to earn some extra money or get some hype going for the tavern? You
Fatia
had.
definitely wants to try and make some money during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing odd jobs for anybody that'll hire her, basically.
Right. So that can be done. Is there anyone specific that you reach out to, or do you just kind of like go around and go like, "Hey, do you need muscle?"
Well, I probably am gonna go to the Harpers first,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
see if they need any
Yeah. M-
assistance.
Mert uh,
Mhm.
says that. Oh yeah, there's uh, it says that there's a couple of jobs that you could do for him. Says that there is a woman, an old woman who sells books out of a 3-story building on Sorn Street in the Trades Ward that says that she trapped a monster in her shop and fears for the welfare of her books and her cat. Um, the City Watch isn't likely to lend a hand given her propensity for tall tales, but the Harpers owe her a favor for letting one of their agents hide out whenever they were in need.
Okay.
Um, and basically tells you if you want to go help her out, he would uh, pay you 25 gold.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Right. So you get there, and she tells you, describes the threat of a monstrous orb of many eyes that chased her cat Philippa into the shop. And you kind of like recognize like her description of like the gazer
Uh-huh.
like you guys fought in like the sewers a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she gives you the keys to her shop and basically says, "Take care of it for me, would you please?" Uh,
The gazer was the thing that we had to run away from, right?
no, 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 no. That
It
Oh,
was
was
the
okay,
little
good.
football thing that
yeah,
The gazer was
Oh,
the thing
okay,
you killed
good.
me, you,
immediately.
and Dell beat up a lot.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh,
It's
good, good.
very, very
Okay,
tiny. Like not very many hit points. Just don't roll bad on your save.
excellent. Okay, great. Yes. I will be happy to hit the football with many eyes with my axe.
Yes. Yeah. even with like your with your hit point stack, it doesn't do like a whole lot of damage like physically. So basically, you've got it trapped in a room and it can't go anywhere. So you're able to handle it by yourself and earn yourself 25 gold in the process.
Yay!
Yay! And it is also during like the course of this week that someone wanders into the tavern, even though you're not quite open yet. So and it's Diana. So why don't you describe your character to the folks and
So, a very sprightly looking half elf approaches your party and makes eye contact with all of you, waits for you to stop talking to each other, and um, smiles a big grin at you and proffers a greeting card. She holds it out and kind of waves it in the air, smiling.
Javi will make like a grabbing motion, but from like multiple feet away. But the card gets plucked out of your hand as he uses Mage Hand.
Ooh, she's slightly impressed. So the card, you open it up, it's full of glitter and it says, "Congratulations and thank you for the death of Saloon the Drow." It's got all of your names in it in big pink glitter letters. She's obviously made this herself.
Rookie's really chuffed because he didn't do anything in the fight, but his name's still in it.
Yes,
Oh yeah!
100%. All of your names are in it. She's smiling at you and she says, "Hi, I'm Athelina Zintimal. I've been hunting Saloon for weeks, really, and I really, I'm really impressed that you managed to somehow take him down before I did. So I thought maybe teamwork is the way to go, and I shouldn't be, just trying this whole adventuring by myself anymore. I would like to join your party." She's very genuine and not humble at all, but just very genuine.
Remind me who she's speaking about again?
It's the murder stop. It's the murder stop.
that was the name of the drow you killed in the back alley.
Yeah.
the murder
That-
that you stopped.
Oh, yeah, the murder that we stopped.
The
Yes.
one thing you are claiming forms a trend. It doesn't.
Okay, first of all, we were out there for 3 nights and there were 0 murders.
That you-
0.
that you know of.
Voice in the sky.
0.
So to me, clearly we were very good at our job. We even got a card.
She
Wait,
smiled and nodded at you.
It has glitter.
So much glitter.
And now someone wants to join us.
She's still smiling.
It sounds like a success. We should go into business stopping murders.
Is that not already what we do?
We should start charging more money for stopping murders.
I like this plan. This is a good plan.
What you're suggesting is we get out of the bartending business, the tavern business, which we've already put massive subsidies in, and enter kind of a bodyguard.
Okay, so here's the
Yeah,
thing.
maybe ghosts. What do ghosts do?
Okay, so here's the thing about this place. It's kind of a money pit right now. We're sinking a lot of money into it, and I'm not seeing any return.
The return
Yeah,
is coming,
yeah.
though. It's coming. See,
You keep saying that.
no,
We
it's
don't know
this
for like 10
Valmides just
days.
pulls out the ledger. We have sunk a lot of money in, as you can see, but with the expected returns of a tavern in this area, with the just rattles off that the crowds are expected to be this and the other thing. Average age would be 13 to 25. The this will be profitable.
When will I start seeing gold? I'd be happy at this point with copper.
When do we
So-
open? It's 10 days away.
About 15 at this point. I would also like to point out that you still didn't have to spend like a whole lot of money to get the thing going because of the deals that you made with the Black Staff.
Okay, so I spent a lot of money to get booze.
This entire time while they are bickering about money, Javi is just smiling pleasantly at Athelina who seemed very bubbly and lovely. And he's just going to carry on until until they notice. Or
Athaluna does the same, nodding vigorously.
they're just having their own, secret language of nods kind of conversation.
Oh man, I love the secret language of the
This is what you're joining.
It's not too late.
Oh yeah, it is.
Athaluna has made up her mind, obviously. She's not leaving. She's just smiling and nodding until you say yes.
You don't put that kind of glitter in a card if you don't.
Do you know how hard I've worked to find this glitter?
Is this biodegradable?
I had to kill so many magical creatures for this glitter. I have no idea.
You walk around the walls and there's just dead unicorns everywhere.
Did you know how many fairies I had to squeeze?
Ugh.
Imagine that the conversation about money goes on for like a good 5 or 10 minutes or something.
It's probably going to be Delilah noticing that it should stop.
Well, my final say in the matter is that we're going to hire people to do the labor in the tavern, meaning we have our days.
To stop
be-
murders.
Yes, exactly. And get gold for it. This sounds good.
Should we keep someone here just to make sure that nothing happens at the tavern? Like, I don't know. Someone steals all the gold that you made by stopping murders?
That would be really bad
That'd be really bad.
because I don't think they're going to stop a murder that I commit.
Isn't that a little counterintuitive?
Yeah.
we
but
then
they'll-
have to stop you from doing the murder? I assume this is part of the money conversation.
If I grasp what her business model is, we would have to be paid to stop the murder first. So I don't
Yeah.
think she'd give them a chance to.
Yeah, no. Don't steal our gold. Okay, so. Oh, she's still here.
Athaluna raises her hand in the air, smiling at Dell.
Uh,
I am all for it.
like, so
Right
we
in the
all
face.
have special skills that we bring to the group.
Ah, yes, I've actually heard a lot about your party, and I know exactly. Well, I think I know all about you, and I think I'd be a great addition to your team because I have this longbow and I'm really good with it.
Okay. So you're
And also,
good with the bow.
I have a magical hat. I can
I don't
show
have a
you.
magical hat.
Who exactly have you been speaking to about us?
There are
You're
so
all
many
aware-
rumors around town right now about you guys. Good things mostly.
I mean, that
Mostly.
can only be good for business.
Are they talking about how we stop a lot of murders?
There
Yes.
was,
Oh,
there was,
absolutely.
Volo and Floon were having one of their floozy nights in a bar, like regaling your tale.
She does have a magical hat.
I
I
mean,
feel that should count for something.
Oh,
what
man,
does this magical hat do?
Oh, it does this, and she somehow manages to disguise herself as a completely different person. Very beefy person
there.
with
None came to
multiple
mind.
axes.
What do they look like? No, I'm kidding.
What's their name?
What is that? Harry smiles and then he just waves his hand in front of his face and he turns into the same person that you've turned yourself into.
Ooh.
Does she go woo?
Yes.
All right. So you can change what you look like. You can shoot the bow, and
Also, I'm from this area, and so I know people who need work, who are very reliable, who would love to work in your tavern.
that probably won't steal our money.
Probably not.
Okay, definitely not steal our money. That's the one I should have went with.
Yes.
I mean, the business contacts alone would be very helpful.
Yeah.
And she can shoot a bow. She doesn't have a monopoly on the changing people things. We kind of can't count that.
What about
Brutal.
what about like getting stuff in and out of the city undetected? Do you have any contacts with that?
Yes, I believe I could do that. I know many people here. As a bounty hunter, I kind of know all sorts of people, if you know what I mean.
Wink,
And
wink, nudge, nudge.
you're willing to like throw in with us and like stop bout. Do we like have a bounty on us that we don't know about?
Oh no. I was attempting to catch Saloon, but I thought I could do it by myself. But it's obvious that watching you guys with your teamwork is inspiring. I think that I think I need a team, and I think you're the perfect team.
Do you have like any bounties currently that you're working on? Like maybe you like come with work, or like you expecting us to like go find more bounties? Because we don't actually always do bounty hunting.
Oh no. I think I've got plenty of work to keep me busy for a month or two.
And just
If
check.
we were all to have bounties on our head, who would have the highest, and why would it be me?
No.
Well, you've got a name that's recognizable. Your name's on like 50% of the wine bottles I see,
Yes,
and they're all the really expensive ones.
Athelina, you would, or Athelina?
Going.
Luna, I think.
Athelina, yeah, you would have recognized Javier or the Tash Luta name whenever you were like finding out about like who killed Saloon and all that. As Javier's family is a well-known noble family from oh, I can't remember the suburb of Waterdeep. What is it?
Vintners, right?
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh yes.
I mean, I'm not mad that he has a bigger bounty on his head than I do.
There's no
Because-
bounty.
There's no bounty. There's no bounty.
But
Nobody knows your
because
last
look,
name, Miss Dell.
She's
Well-
getting worried. There's no bounty on you. No.
no, I'm
Is
just
there?
saying I'd be pretty shit at my job if they knew who I was and they had a bounty on my head. So I'm not angry about that at all. Not one bit.
You're a little bitter, but not angry.
I'm not sad. I'm just disappointed.
So if we're not doing bounty hunter jobs, are you still going to help us? Or is there
Oh
only,
yeah.
like,
Yes, I'm inspired by your teamwork, and I have never been part of such a team, but I am a fast learner.
I've been called interesting and inspiring in the same month. This is a bang up month for me.
Someone actually knows who I am. That's a big boost.
I'm hoping that we don't have bounties on our head.
You don't
You
have
were
bounties
know
on
of.
your head.
But if you did, I wouldn't turn you in.
Inside check.
You
Yeah. A wee bit sus.
Yes, you can discuss it. And she stands there and smiles at you.
I'm all in.
What do you think, team?
I mean,
Well,
from the standpoint of introducing herself and being useful, she seems wonderful. I don't like glitter, it gets everywhere. So that's a major drawback.
Oh, see, I was gonna say whoever brings glitter to the party is in my party.
My opinions on glitter are well documented.
Everyone like looks to the left, and there's a poster of Dell like going, "No, no glitter."
It's the herpes of the craft world. It gets everywhere. And it'll pop up like 6 months later, and you're like, I don't even know when I was fucking around with glitter.
Bethia looks down at her armor and notices that there is glitter on it, and
It's still stuck to
she's
the
a
bottom.
little disturbed that it's never coming off now.
You can see Javier's major hand is just like covered in glitter now, just like has nowhere to go. It's just floating there with glitter everywhere.
Athelun is obviously proud of this. Like
It,
all of
it,
it. She's so
it
impressed
now
with herself.
looks like Tinkerbell floating around. It's
Yes.
just kind of divesting itself of glitter dust.
I used to have I knew a tiefling who was like all about the glitter. He was cool. I'm all in for glitter.
Blitzen.
He was all about the glitz and glamour.
And the razzle dazzle.
Well, I figured with opening a bar and stopping murders and things, we're going to be quite busy, so an extra pair of hands would probably go a long way.
Yeah, this is where you
Yep.
break to Atheluna that you won't be doing any bounty hunting for like a week or two as you're preparing to get your tavern open. But yeah,
You can help with the prep and add your own flair.
yeah. She moves into Sniffle's old room, who mysteriously disappeared under uh
There's a murder we
some
didn't stop.
yeah. Oh.
Oh man.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
a way we can stop him.
He went to a farm upstate. It's all good.
There's not much you can do about like a self murder. I don't think.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this story's gone dark.
Either that or he's just hanging out with his old Zablob in his shop
There you go.
with the
That's
purple
a happier
mushroom.
thought.
Yeah.
There's no white chalk outline in this bedroom. It's fine.
He's not dead in an alley somewhere that we didn't check.
Well, we've just scoured the city for a 10-day with the poop cleaners, so like we probably would have come across him if he was in one. So.
At least in this district, yeah, this ward.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe pop up.
All right, so
Uh,
we get back into the rest of the downtime. Is there anything anyone would like to do during this time?
I heard Davil might have some work.
Yeah, Davil might have some work for you. Would you like to take anybody with you, or are you going by yourself?
Let's take the new chick.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right, so Atheluna, you accompany Dell to the Yawning Portal Tavern, which is tourist shop or landmark in Waterdeep. It's basically a huge tavern that has a massive hole in the center of it that leads to the Underdark, and sometimes monsters crawl up from it and attack the people in it. But it's a well-known stomping ground for adventurers and the like. And you accompany Dell there. She walks in like she owns the place, is greeted by a very, very large half-orc woman who named Yagra, and then you're taken to a private booth where you sit across from a very handsome sun elf named Davil. But he kind of like looks at Dell with a look of who's the new chick, but says nothing about it, with like the implication being like if you're vouching for her, then she's your responsibility, basically.
Okay.
Especially after she opens her mouth and starts talking. But he tells you that in the trades ward, there's a shop called Weird Bottles Concoctions. There's a gnome who runs it that's a friend of theirs named Schemo, and he's made up some potions of mind reading for a client of the Zentarum, and would like you to pick the potions up and deliver them to the Godcatcher, one of the enormous statues in the castle ward, and tells you to give the potions to the lady in the purple cloak and keep the tip.
I imagine you want this handled with the usual discretion I handle my jobs with.
And Devil kind of gives you like this, devilish grin and says, well, if we wanted this done out in the open, I would go there myself. But it's a simple fetch and carry. We just need trusted hands.
All right. I'll handle it. What's it pay?
your contact will have the payment. I guess he'll tell you up front. It'll be 30 platinum pieces.
All right, we'll handle this, and leads to more work.
Devil. Devil gives you a smile and says, have fun.
Always do.
And he kind of like turns slightly in the booth to indicate that you're dismissed.
I'll get up.
Oh, I
and,
should get up. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, that's our cue to go.
She leaves
Okay.
Glitter in the chair. She walks out with the glitter trail behind her.
Yeah, Devil like lifts a hand or lifts his drink to take a sip, sees like purple glitter on the back of his hand and brushes it off, and it stays there, frowns.
This whole
And then
town is just
sighs.
covered in glare.
Magical replicating glitter.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my god, that's such a good prank.
We'll go handle our business.
Yeah, handling your business you shall. You head to the potion shop in the trades ward. It's a small little like hole in the wall or whatever. Smells awful, like a typical potion shop. And Schemo himself looks like someone named Schemo. He's like a Weasley little looking gnome, and with like shifty eyes that kind of can't look you in the eye to hold a conversation. Is like no surprise that basically he kind of looks like somebody who would be associated with the Zentarum if you could make those kinds of assumption based on looks. Which, like, you probably shouldn't, because most of them, besides him, have looked fairly normal. But him, on the other hand, yeah, you're not surprised. Uh, not surprised at all. But he gives you 4 potions and a small silk-lined coffer. If you inspect them, they look and smell, and look and smell like you would expect potions of mind reading to look like.
Smells brainy.
Yeah, it's kind of like that weird kind of meaty smell brains have, I guess. Like, cow brains.
You.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right.
But,
So
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to like take any routes that I might know that wouldn't have guard presence or attract too much attention. Any my usual kind of like tactics for avoiding when I'm carrying something that I shouldn't be.
Yeah, okay. Roll me an... What'd you think? Investigation
Sure.
for that? Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
13.
Very nice. You take your time, basically. You're not like rushing there, and you take like one of your your well-known but not well-traveled routes. It's like something that you trust, and you the trades ward to the castle ward is a huge different, or it's like a kind of a huge, not a huge trek, but it takes you like an hour or two, especially since you're being careful about it. And yeah, you head to the dock ward, or not the castle ward, excuse me, and find the god catcher statue, which the statues are basically like massive behemoth statues that were once alive and deactivated, as they're basically like super super large golem, and the god catcher is the most famous walking statue in Waterdeep. because it is a statue of a well-muscled but impressive male human that has its left leg sunk to the hip in the street. Is While it was rampaging, the Black Staff at the time casted mel- mold earth or whatever, and basically like changed the ground beneath, and then it captured the bottom half of the statue, and so its left hand and right foot press against the ground, although it's trying to pull itself out of the ground, and the right arm is raised skyward, and above its open palm floats a sphere of stone. So it like looks like it's like catching a like trying to like pull itself out of the ground and holding up like this sphere. Um, so and you know.
Before I deliver the potions and get to where I'm supposed to be going,
Mhm.
um, Athluna, I'm going to have you stand over here.
Okay.
Try to look as inconspicuous as you can.
She pulls on her magic hat and becomes very banal and average looking.
All right, and then I'll just go ahead and complete the drop. And the woman looking for a woman in purple cloak.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
How many women in purple cloaks are there?
You gotta look for her.
20.
And you spot her fairly quickly as you spot a woman that is seated in the back of a hire coach with a purple cloak and black mask, domino mask over her face, and she kind like notices you noticing her and kind of gives you like a wave with like her gloved hand.
I'm gonna walk over. Is anyone watching me?
With your 20 perception check, no one's paying attention.
I believe I have something that belongs to you.
And I believe I have something that belongs to you, she says chipperly, and holds up a black velvet pouch with a playful smile.
Hand her the potions.
Yeah, and she'll hand you the pouch, and she kind of gives you like an interesting, like interested looking like up and down, and like see her like glance behind you as though she's expecting somebody else with you, and like looks faintly disappointed, and then says, "Well, have a good day."
You too.
And you step away from the coach, and you hear her give the driver orders to drive on.
I'll signal Athluna to come over, and I don't know if she was expecting you or expecting someone else.
Atheluna didn't notice. She just whispers, "That was so exciting, Delilah. I've never done anything like that."
Well, just don't let anyone know that you've done it at all.
Okay.
Yes, in the pouch, as promised, is 30 platinum pieces that you can spend as you wish. For those, because this isn't a TV show, if this was a TV show, the audience would be going as they recognize the masked woman, but Dell doesn't know who she is. If Javi had accompanied, he might have recognized the woman in the black mask. But you all do not.
I will give Athluna 10 platinum pieces.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I should have said, Diana, because you are coming into this kind of late and slightly under geared as everyone else. You were gonna have like 200 gold pieces in your personal fund thing. So, because I think that's about what everybody had ended up with after their excursions with the dragon. Thereabouts. More or less, yeah. But anything else that anyone else would like to accomplish within this time?
Within the 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everything in terms of inn stuff is handled, booze and wine and fanciness and chairs and tables and all the rest of it.
All the furniture and stuff, yeah, there's like maybe like a couple of things that you guys could do, like maybe hire a bartender, unless
Yes, I was going to
Ricky
say staff.
Ricky was going to staff the place. But yeah, staffing is pretty much the only thing that you have left to do.
Mhm.
And thankfully, Javi's been to lots of bars in Waterdeep, so he knows where all the good staff is if he wants to poach some.
Oh boy. He, because he likes lots of the bars in Waterdeep, is going to try and not piss people off by stealing their talent. But if he can, like, worm any of them towards him, like, and it not be seen as
Mhm.
stealing, like, we need some help initially setting up stuff, and if they would be happy to help,
Yeah,
a regular, etc.
yeah.
They possibly think it's just a phase he's going through and making his own bar, and that maybe they're just humoring him, kind of thing. Or if anyone's willing to come full time, if they're
Yeah. Like,
happy to leave, he will deal with the staffing, I guess.
yeah.
Rookie could come as well if he wanted. Meet his
Okay,
crew.
Yeah, there's like it's kind of like one of those things that you've spent like a week already kind of going around the bars and carousing, and I'm sure like, you in game have already been all like, come to the bar whenever it opens. And so
Hmm.
kind of imagine like as you're playing, you're all like, I'm opening a bar. And so like, there are like some like, oh, a detached Luta is opening a bar here in Waterdeep. That's in her thing.
got some random child with him.
He's 19.
Definitely 19.
He's legal.
Absolutely 19. Nothing about
But
his
yeah.
personality or demeanor could possibly make you think that he's not, in fact, a 19-year-old teenager.
Yeah. The hiring of the staff is pretty mundane, just basically kind of doing it. There is basically just what you want to say that you want to pay them. We can kind of say that it's like figured into any kind of the profits that you make. So like the only time that you'd have to worry about paying your staff is when the bar isn't doing well enough to pay them. But I don't foresee with all of the work that you've put into the place, and
Hmm.
as Velmidi says, once it gets going, it's going to be fine.
So maybe like a doorman,
Hmm.
like a bartender, two serving staff or something. I can't remember. Do we have kitchens in this place?
I
Is
believe
it?
there are some. Let's see. Let's look
And
at
then a
the
chef
map.
or something? Like
There
five or so people?
is. There is a pantry and a kitchen. Yes. So
Okay.
doorman, two serving staff. What else? Cook.
Like the bartender and the cook or something.
Okay. Okay. I'll come up with some NPCs for next
Uh, do,
time.
do we want anyone else?
I
Oop.
think with Rookie handling some stuff behind the scenes, he's going to be your manager basically.
Hmm.
Um,
You're going to be great at it.
oh yeah,
I mean, offering the help action at a distance to everybody
yeah,
every round.
yeah.
Mastermind.
There we go.
If not manager, he's going to make a great maitre d'.
Sorry, sir, I can't serve you don't want a mask.
Oh, there's no spell plague in Waterdeep
I
right
know.
now. Don't.
Oh, Spell Plague. That's a great name.
It's an actual thing.
They did it in 4th edition.
Yeah,
Everywhere got
Oh.
ravaged.
it was
That's-
nasty.
Sorry, carry on.
Killed a couple of gods, I think, if I remember
Yes.
my lore correctly.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
fucked with magic
Yeah, because
everywhere.
I think that's why Kalimfor became the god of death, right?
I'm not entirely certain off
Yeah.
the top of my head, but maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of gods that got fucked up by it. Anyways, How much time do you
Time,
have
time,
left,
time.
Liam? Are we coming?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, about 5 minutes. So during this time, is there anything anyone would like to do that involves Liam?
I don't know what causes Rookie to decide to stay at the inn. I don't know if C's going to do something with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining maybe like the opening night. Rookie finds himself having to takes it upon himself to kind of like run about and make sure everything's going good, making sure the bartender has his enough booze, that the serving staff have like the food, like doing like a good job expediting everything, and just kind of like feels calm and relaxed and is all like kind of like, hey, this is my calling, maybe.
Yeah, I like that.
And
I
then
like
like chatting up with like the customers that come in, and everyone just kind of doing that thing where Rookie talks to them and they fall slightly in love with his charm. um, but I think I'll come up with like a nice big grand opening to do for the next session. But Hallister is definitely going to be there along with Raynar and Floon. It's probably going to be slightly descriptive, I think, but I haven't quite decided yet. But I think you guys have done a very, very good job of preparing yourselves, and I, yeah. Is there anything else anyone would like to do during downtime things? Because I think we'll start off with like the opening next week.
We got like a stage sorted, or do we need a chocolate fountain, or?
There's no stage. There's no stage. But you have your things done with like the, what was it, the penny folds, with your ale, the halflings with the ale.
And then, well, they were going to be the cheap end of the ale or something, and then Del was going to supply the mid-range, and then I think I was going to get some higher end wine or something.
Yeah, through your connections. It's like basically with a small loan from your family, you're able to get.
Oh,
Hashtag triggered. Sorry, but
Bro, I got 450 gold. You want some of that? You have it.
oh boy, that
well,
was a lot of gold.
maybe you could think of something. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be for this session, but maybe occasionally you could say, Rookie, does this, or
Yeah.
pays for this extension, or something like this, if you want.
I was gonna say, you can just throw the 457 gold that I have into the party fund, and you can just assume that it's Rookie loaning you out some cash.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Do you want me to do that? I can do that.
Yeah, makes sense to me. I've been trying to pass this off for the whole session.
It's like, here, let me pay for that. Oh, let me pay for that. Oh, let me pay. Well, if you want to go shopping there, Liam, you could go buy some potions from the nice potion lady that you know, or something.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to put it in the party fund and let them pick
Yeah,
something
I think
they
that's,
want,
that's actually what I would do. Yeah, let's do
the
that.
potion or the party fund.
Party fund, yeah.
It's in the
Okay.
party fund.
457 gold.
Very
Okay,
nice.
done.
Hooray.
Oh, hey. Well, I'm very sorry that you're leaving us, Liam. But
Yeah.
Thank you very much for